Hello everybody, it's Emily from Vintage Polka Dot Shop, and I'm on here just, oh, sorry for shaking the camera, and I'm sorry about the light. My blinds are broken in this room, and I have some things blocking the light, but it's the best I can do for now, so I apologize. So I'm running a sale right now. It started today, and it's 15% off if you buy 2 or more items from my Etsy shop, and it goes to the end of the day Pacific time on Sundays. So like if you're on the East Coast, that means it would go to 3 a.m. really on the 8th of July, because Etsy always times them on based on the time zone of the store that's selling them. Okay, so I'm going to try to be quick, but yet not rushed, and just show you some of the things I've listed this week to tempt you. So I found this really cool Tim Holtz die when I was out and about with my husband. And I will say, if I didn't already have this one, I would keep it. But I already have this one. So I have this listed in my shop. And I think it's gently used. Because this little, I don't know, the J card, this part of the J, I guess, was not, like the die wasn't in there. And so I kind of didn't make it look pretty anymore when I fixed it. Sorry, as I've said before, I'm kind of messy by nature. And then this week I also listed this really pretty tannish, mustardy background floral fabric. I already put it in the bag. I don't know if you really need me to take it out. It's cotton. I'm guessing since it doesn't have a maker on it, usually I've noticed that the maker on the selvage starts to show up sometime in the 90s. So it's probably from the 80s or the 90s. It's a really nice quality fabric. And now I can't remember. I think I did it in 1 yard lengths or half. I'm so sorry. I cannot remember. But as you know, a lot of you shop for me. My fabric is pre-cut. I do that to kind of alleviate stress for me. And then this one I will have to open. I love the books by these illustrators. They just remind me of some of the stuff from the 50s or the 60s and the 70s. A little bit groovy. This one's not in the best shape. I don't know. I'm sorry. Like here, if I tilt it like that, you can kind of see the real color. I don't know if it's in good enough condition to be shared. Like if you wanted to share it with a grandchild, like read them, even though it's beautiful stories, because the glue has become really brittle and dried out. And so, some of the pages, see, isn't that cool how colorful it is? Some of the pages are, I don't know, would you say loose, or they could come out with lots of like turning, and I mean, maybe I'm being overly cautious, I don't know. But I love how colorful, see, the sun's kind of washing it out a little bit, these pages are, and how big the illustrations are. I just think it would be a lot of fun to use in a journal. See what I mean? Like right here. Oh, here it goes. Can you kind of see? So as I said, I don't know if it's to the point where it could be really read. But look at these wonderfully colorful pages. Wouldn't that just be fun to play with? So I'm trying to be gentle here. Oh, look at that one. Just really unique. I have a couple other books in my stashed one day list when I get around to it from the same illustrators. I think this is if I remember correctly, it's like 1977 edition. So just really fun. All right, so there's that one. And then also I put this here to remind myself to tell you I've got lots of paper listed because it's summer. And so I've got 3 bundles of 150 sheets listed that could be part of the sale. If you found something else you wanted, you could save. And I think I've got several packs of just little 25 if you just need a little bit of copy dyed paper. And then 6 50 and 6 of 100 at the filming of this video. So, and then lots of other like ledger paper and cardstock and art paper and just all kinds. So if you want to stock up. And then I also found recently and got it listed. I'm trying to be good. I mean, I've got stacks here. Just, you would shake your head if you saw it. So I've got this old 1960s Coates and Clark sewing book. It's in pretty good condition. As you can see, the price tag is a little bent there. But overall, I mean, it's got like your normal amount of wear, you know, just here and there, but it feels nice. Like it feels practically new. And I really like the art style. It's just very of the time. So it would be fun to use to teach you how to sew, or you could use it in your journals. So there are some people, I actually have a confession. I like it when there's, but I do think some of the, as I said, the artwork's fun. I like it when there's more people. I like a lot of people in my illustrations. But there's a lot of neat ones in here that would be fun. And as I said, it's in really good shape. Like that would make an awesome journaling card. So there's that. And then another one of our new cookbook. And if you've been following along on my YouTube channel, I've been altering a newer version of one of these that was in really bad shape. And this one's not, it's dirty. It was used, you know, and it's wrinkled here. So follow along, because next week I'm hoping to be done, unless something happens here in my life that I can't spend time finishing it. I'm almost done with it. So, so this still has the plastic cover. It actually is in pretty good shape. There's a normal amount of wear to the pages, and then some of the tabs. Let's see, like here, 15 has a wrinkle. But overall, I mean, it's definitely, you could use it as a cookbook. But you could also, it would make a great journal. It's nice, got a nice strong spine to it, and it has, you could use that as your template for punching holes. You know, it has little things like that, and just normal amounts of like a little bit of food here and there, which is pretty normal in a cookbook that was used. But overall, it's in good condition. It needs a scrub on the outside, a gentle scrubbing, but very usable. So I've got that listed. And then look at this one. I have 2 wrapping papers. I accidentally put it in the bag. Usually I try not to do that before, because I knew I was going to do a video today, but I was on automatic pilot. So, but look at that. Isn't that just like so like 60s, 70s, but yet really cute? I mean, wouldn't that be fun to use? It's still in the wrap, never, or in the plastic, never been opened. It does have very faint, I don't even know if I can get it to show on camera, because I couldn't really when I photographed. I tried it, like little waves here, maybe where it was like shoved against a corner. Not a full crease, but you know, it's not completely flat. It's not perfect. And then the other wrapping paper I have is this one, which is absolutely darling. I'm not sure how old it is. It looks like it was 70 cents when it was new. I'm going to guess from that font, late 70s, early, and the color of it, you know, early 80s. But look at that. Isn't that just like darling, darling artwork? And look at the frog. Got little chipmunks, raccoons. I mean, wouldn't that be wonderful in a woodland journal or something? I mean, fussy cut all those guys out, and you get 2 sheets. So there's that. And then I also listed, I wanted to show this on the video because this Wizard of Oz book is really, really beat. And I wanted people to know that. I tried to take as many pictures and put it in the description, but I know it's hard to read the descriptions with the way Etsy has it set up. If you're looking on your phone, it's, you know, you really have to go out of your way to find them. Like this is glued on there. But shabby's not necessarily a bad thing. It can be done really cool, but I should have bookmarked it. It does have some wonderful color illustrations, and like black and white ones. And it is a little bit of that old book smell. So not super strong, but still it's there, just so you know. It's from the 1940s. But look at that. I mean, even just to use it for the illustrations and maybe make a separate cover. You know, see what I mean? But see, it's got some water damage there. And then also with that book, I have this listed. And if you collect Golden Books, this is an A edition, which is kind of like, sort of like a first edition. It does have the boo-boo here. You know, and some foxing and just smuts. And then someone wrote April 1st, 1954, and it's a story about the Tin Man. Look at that. I mean, wouldn't that be such a fun, like, journaling card or something? So it would also just be a fun journal. I mean, you could make this the journal and then use the hardback book for additional illustrations and journaling cards or something. I mean, and then I also have this really fun find. I don't normally pick up Bibles, no particular reason, I just don't, but this one caught my eye. I just put the ribbon on it because I thought it'd be pretty. I probably shouldn't have, but it's in French, and as you can see, it's got lots of wear on it, totally worn. But, and I love it when it has the old writing in it. It's from 1920 is like the year I think it was published, or it's the edition from then. It does have condition issues. Like there's a little string. It's got, you know, like little pages were folded down, or like little spots here or there. And then in the back, this little piece of paper was tucked in there, so I left that. As you can see it's starting to split. But on the other hand, it's, you know, it's easily than that over 100 years old. So, and Bibles were meant to be read and used. I wanted to show, hold on a second, let's see, there's a page here with the, oh, look at that, with the yellowed cello tape. Isn't that awesome? So, as I said, it's got, you know, it's got issues. It's not perfect. It's got character. So you could use it like as a decor piece, or, you know, take it apart or just enjoy it, whatever floats your boat. Okay, then I got a bunch of these, and I put them all in one listing, but they're per book, the price. So you can just pick, you know, from the number. They're all in kind of comparable condition. So I just I priced them all the same. Some are slightly better than others. I'm trying to see there. So like they all have, you know, can you see? I mean, they're used. This is bent back and red. And then these kind of water damage here, but, really detailed mechanical illustrations that are just super cool. It's in 1929, but then they reissued it in 31, so they probably updated it. I mean, there's a lot of neat images in here. And then they all have, like, this is book 7, so it says 7 o'clock. And I just love the graphic on that. I mean, isn't that fantastic? So, okay, so, oh no, this is book 2. I guess I'm wrong when it says 7 o'clock. I just assumed. I didn't check. So, don't listen to me. So, this is book 2. This is book 6. See, this one's in slightly better condition, but still has damage. And I will say, on the photos, I thought the damage didn't look as bad as it did in person, and I didn't know what to do about that. I mean, I can only take the photos I can take. I mean, I played around with it quite a bit. So as you can see, I actually kind of dig it, because I would use these, you know, in my journals, and I like the natural aging to it and the use and everything. I guess I could kind of flip through them. Oh, and then see what it is. Book 5. And book 3. Ooh, see, that one's got, oh, and it's really creased right here. So this one was used a lot by probably the first owner. You know, there's that one, and they all have that really cool graphic. And then this is book 10. That's cool with the star. Sorry, I'm trying to see, get that one. And then, oh, book, sorry, 9. Which is in, it doesn't have the water spots, it looks like. Ooh, look at the telegraph. Motion picture cameras. So really cool. And okay, so I have a total of 7 of those. So you can pick whichever ones you want as long as they're available. And then I also recently got this fabric. And it's funny because I don't normally like, not that I don't like it. I'm not really drawn to the metallic, but I did like it in this. It's very boho. I don't know, it's not really showing up, but trust me, it's metallic. And it's older. It's Hoffman, which is a quilt fabric brand, but see, it doesn't have a .com, and it says Hoffman, California fabrics, which I think they don't have the word California in there. And see, it kind of looks like an older font. So definitely, you know, it probably from the 90s, maybe the 80s, but, and these are half yard lengths. I know that because I just did it today. So these are half yard lengths, and I have 5 of them. Really pretty fabric. I think, I mean, I say boho, but I also think kind of like a Victorian journal, or like maybe have a, you know, like those old Victorian and Edwardian images that are public domain that have ladies with big hats. I don't know. It just looks like a fun, eclectic fabric that I thought you guys would enjoy. And last but not least, I had another thing, but it sold right away before I even, I mean, I just got it listed and it sold, so I don't have to share that. I have another Sears Robux, big honking catalog, and I should have marked the pages, but there are photographs, of course, on the listing. Oh, look at that with the kitchen scales. If you were doing like a cookbook journal, or, you know, like an old, like maybe grandma journal or house journal. But yeah, there are clothes in here. I did photograph the fashion ones, but oh, I'm kind of sorry. It's a little big. I don't want to take too long, but it's fun to look through. Oh, fabric. So these are just so much fun. And it does have, oh, look at her with the hair tonic. So it has really fun images. You could fussy cut them. Just put the whole pages like this if you were doing an outdoor or camping journal. So lots and lots of material to play with here. And I'll just show you, oops, don't pay no attention to that. See what I mean? If you're going to use it for a craft supply, though, that's not really a big deal. And this was already tucked in there, so I just left it. It's even yellowed. So anyway, that is what I've listed so far. I am hoping to list some more tomorrow. I don't think I'll list anything on Sunday, but I also need to spend time on my journals. So just a reminder that from now till the end of the day on Sunday, 15% off of your purchase of 2 or more items. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.